Hey guys, Robyn from Anime America here. I know March is over, but I pre-recorded all this Sailor Moon stuff and it'd be a waste not to use it. It's like I said before, there is a lot to cover. I'll do my very best to edit these as fast as possible so we can resume our regular reviews, like Another, Mirai Nikki, and so on and so on. Until then, enjoy the rest of Sailor March Madness. Well, maybe it should be called Sailor Moon Madness, who cares? Welcome back to Sailor March Madness. Now we've gone over the anime, so let's go over the manga. There's always been that great battle of manga versus anime, and the series is no exception. If you watched the anime and read the manga, you will know that they are completely different stories. It's the same concept with the girls transforming and they fight the same villains, but the stories were a bit different from the anime. It's like you get two stories with the same characters and villains. I would go over each difference, but there's just too many to count, but I will point out some of the major ones. Number 1. The generals technically don't die. Their souls are encased in earth and stone, which Mario keeps with him at all times, and anytime he needs help, the generals step up to guide him down the right path. That's great! Now bring them back to life! Number 2. The Moon Kingdom is revived and it's still standing. It's not in ruins for good like the anime shows. In fact, Luna wanted Sailor Moon to stay on the moon as the new queen, but Usagi decides to return to Earth and live her life in peace. Well, I'm sure NASA will have fun up there. Number 3. Chibiusa is not as annoying as in the anime. She's sweet and kind and loves to play, but it's also shown that she's trying to run away from her nightmare that is the Black Moon family. She acted a bit more mature than in the anime, but they also reveal that she's over 900 years old. Jeez, 900 years, and she never had to go through puberty? They say she hasn't grown since she hasn't awakened her true power, but I'm sorry, that's a bit ridiculous. Number 4. The manga played a little gender game with Haruka. When he appeared the first time, he was a male race car driver and transformed into Tuxedo Mask version 2.0. And then she could flip a coin and transform into Sailor Uranus. They didn't really explain this too well, but apparently Haruka has the skills of a man and a woman combined. And I thought the Sailor Starlights were confusing. Number 5. The Outer Senshis weren't bitchy at all. They kept their distance away from the Inner Senshis, but for a good reason. It was their job as Outer Senshis to protect the galaxy's borders from evil invaders. With the Deathbusters entering, they felt that they failed their mission, and thus they had to handle this job alone. They also explained that their talismans awaken Sailor Saturn, and that can't happen at all. Why? Because if she wakes up, it's the end of the world. So it's like she wakes up and says, "That's a nice planet you got there." Boom! The Outer Scouts won't let that happen, so they want to kill her. They want to fulfill their mission no matter what, but they really don't like treating the Sailor Scouts bad. What happened to you guys? The anime made you all bitches. Number 6. Here's where I talk about the human anatomy. In the manga, there are no pure heart crystals or dream mirrors. In this fascinating world of anime anatomy, humans contain precious energy, pure heart crystals, a dream mirror, and star seeds. What fascinating bodies they have. In the manga, they kept the energy part, and only those who have a star or a planet have a star seed. Other than that, there are no pure heart crystals and no dream mirrors. Silly fillers. Number 7. Mario gets a power-up too. It wasn't just in the Super S saga. During the Black Moon saga, Mario felt hopeless protecting Usagi since all he can do is throw roses and flip a cane. See, even he knows he's lame. The generals approach him and say that he has a hidden power that he could tap into if he needs it. Sure enough, Tuxedo Mask steps in to save Sailor Moon and uses new technique, Smoking Bomber. Yay, he's an arsonist! And like I said in the Super S manga, he gets his own crystal! He gets the golden crystal protected by Helios and he can transform with it. Why does the anime hate him? Number 8. This one is the most crucial point. The romance between Usagi and Mamoru was way more passionate in the manga, 100%. They have their cuddle moments in the anime, but man, they were all over each other in the manga. And it brings up the question of why they were such an amazing couple. You barely get to see their love shine in the anime, but in the manga, they craved each other. They desired each other. The reaction they feel after Beryl is gone for good and they can finally be together is just powerful. When they spawn a new power through their love, you believe it because you can feel how powerful their love is. I wish it could have been shown that way in the anime. Nowadays, animes try to stay true to their original mangas. Sailor Moon, however, was completely different from its original story. Does that make it bad? I think not, because you get to enjoy two different versions of this epic story. And I know what you want to ask me. Is the manga better than the anime? I would say with continuity and story, it is. But the anime is good in its own way. If you want to collect this classic title, you are in luck. Each chapter is being re-released in bigger volumes, so go. Go out there and increase your manga collection. Hope you enjoyed this review. For more updates on Anime America projects, just go to our Facebook page and like us. If you wish to support our production by purchasing our merchandise, just go to cafepress.com/Anime America Podcast. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned to Anime America.